The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, Maryland racing fans, and welcome to a big afternoon of racing here at Laurel Park for Sunday afternoon. All of the replays, 10 races coming up in just a moment. Highlight today, the 8th race of 10 is the Polynesian Stakes, $100,000 at 7 furlongs. Part of the match series and a solid field in there. The morning line favorite is Louisfield. That's the Polynesian, the 8th of 10 today. Feature race of the afternoon. With a pick 6 carryover, $10,137 and change. Here's the first race of 10 on the track, rated good on the turf. Fast on the main track and good on the grass, the Dahlia and the All Along. The opener run on the All Along turf course. In the gate, and they're off to the opener at Laurel Park. Favorite Nangle Nation, Slams Crossing, and Belgiorno on the inside, joined by Look Within with some early foot on the outside. Fleet Admiral will now settle back toward the inside. Executioner's Terms, this first time starter long shots rolling right on to the lead on the far outside to a narrow lead at that. So it's Executioner's Terms deep out the center of the course, now going to go into the 3 path into the turn run. Slams Crossing right on the inside, now Executioner's Terms bearing out around that turn, drifting into the 5 path. Nangle Nation gets a good tracking spot, racing second now. Look Within is in third. Executioner's Terms still racing out wide. Fleet Admiral is in 5th. Then 2 more lengths to Always Wilbur, and Regime Gentleman is alongside of that one. And Belgiorno's dropped out to last position now. Some 15 from the pace, 23.46 at opening quarter mile. 4 of them almost in a line with Slams Crossing at the rail. Nangle Nation the 2 path. 3 wide. Look Within still far outside as Executioner's Terms. Fleet Admiral now in a prime spot to pounce as move fourth the inside within 2 lengths of the front. Redeemed Gentleman and Always Wilbur slipping in the back of the pack. Belgiorno still that trailer into the far turn run. Here's Look Within now punches on. Look Within after a half in 47.71 and 6 in 111.98 comes to the top of the stretch, a narrow lead. So turning for home, it's Look Within. Fleet Admiral on the outside. Nangle Nation is pressured to stay on, and Redeemed Gentleman shooting through a gap on the inside with good kick. And here's Redeemed Gentleman and Kevin Gomez, and they're going away. Redeemed Gentleman by 4 at the 16th pole from Fleet Admiral. Nangle Nation will salvage third, and Look Within 4th. Redeemed Gentleman. 5th will be Belgiorno. On the Dahlia turf course, rail 52 feet, and they're off. Glittering Judy Lucy in the sky. Steel Bay on the outside. Det Dares Gold pushing up to 4th with early speed too. Go Magician, Go, and Feisty Madam are next. Little United is in between horses, shuffled back and steady just a little bit there. Then Ms. Eileen is out in the clear. They're 5 lengths back, and it's Kitty's riding away to me. And Chobe Girl is last and last a long way. Got to be 27 to 30 lengths off that pace up ahead. As Glittering Judy is joined by Steel Bay on the outside. They duel together at a 22.29 opening quarter mile. 4 lengths to Dat Dare's Gold and Go Magician Go in a great spot to pounce on them from 4th if good enough. And it's Feisty Madam in between horses in 5th. And saving ground there is Lucy in the Sky into the stretch. And it's Glittering Judy shaking off Steelbait Open up 3. Go Magician Go. Dat Dare's Gold, then Lucy in the Sky and Feisty Madam. Less than an eighth of a mile to go. Glittering Judy with a 4-length advantage. Go Magician Go is on the go and trying to gain ground with a 16th left. They're coming to the second wire finish. Glittering Judy, Go Magician Go. Elsa Lucy in the Sky's coming late. It is Glittering Judy. Glittering Judy, Lucy in the Sky in the photo for second. In the gate. And they're off. Boss breaks on the beat with passcode there, and also it is Follow the Dog with early speed, and the inside is Unequivocal. Now Boss will settle back. Blue Danube is in the early mix too, so leading the way now is Follow the Dog just in front from Unequivocal, and Blue Danube is in third, and passcode, the orange colors, 3 deep in fourth. Boss is fifth, but only 2.5 from the front, and Tryon Wings trailing the field. Around the turn, and it's Follow the Dog 3/4 of a length, with passcode heating up the pressure, and Boss to the far outside. Blue Danube is in fourth, and Unequivocal, and Tryon Wings is last. 22.95 was the opening quarter mile. Coming to the top of the stretch now, and it's Follow the Dog leading the way from passcode, and Boss trying to level up on the outside. Here's Boss out in the center of the track, but Follow the Dog still got the lead and kicks away a little bit. In the last 3/16, Boss now under left-handed pressure, and so it's Boss and Follow the Dog head-to-head with passcode back in third. Boss at the 16th pole, grabbing the lead and pulling the way, and now it's Boss in charge with Sheldon Russell at 1-5. Follow the Dog was second and passcode, followed by Tryon Wings, Unequivocal, and Blue Danube. And they're off. Shot beginning for pool winner and Downtown Cowboy. Celebration up on the inside, and Clever Triad is up close to between horses in fourth. Then Triple Burner is in fifth. The inside races Fielder, Grande Flores in the back too, but only 5.5 so in front to back. And Celebration in front, prompted by Pool Winner. Celebration about a neck from Pool Winner on the outside. Clever Triad third into the turn, and Downtown Cowboy fourth. Triple Burner, Grande Flora tailing off as Fielder. Midpoint on that turn, and it's Celebration. Pool Winner on the outside going nicely. Pool Winner now to even terms, top of the lane as they swing in. Celebration down to the rail. They're still battling on head to head. Another 2.5, and it's Clever Triad in third. Into the stretch with about a furlong left to go. Pool Winner, Clever Triad on the outside. Between horses, Triple Burners into gear. Triple Burners slipping through down to the inside. And also Downtown Cowboys moved on to fourth of 16th to go. Clever Triad, Pool Winner. Far outside Fielder from dead last is flying. Fielder far outside. Clever Triad, Fielder in the photo there with Triple Burner for second. And they're off. Here comes Michael Sharpbreak and Premier Event, and one more round away running in third position. And back to Bob's My Uncle and Valid Redeemer and Smart Question in the back. Strung out by 10 lengths already as they move to the main portion of the track, where here comes Michael. Glides over to the inside, taking lead. Premier Event is second. Up the inside, one more round. And on the inside gets through, and one more round in there. At the inside takes the lead now for one more Michael with 5.5 furlongs to go, and Premier Event is in third. Bob's My Uncle is in fourth, and Valid Redeemer and Smart Question is trailing the field, heading off of the far turn. 23.98 was the opening quarter mile, as one more round and heavy on Toledo have burst through on the inside. Here comes Michael to lead by a neck, with Premier Event out there 3 wide in third. Bob's My Uncle now with 8 or 9 to make up, and Valid Redeemer and Smart Question at the back of the pack. Half mile in 47.24, about 3 furlongs from the second line, and it's one more round. Premier Event driven up on the outside, almost even, and here comes Michael, here followed by Bob's My Uncle, then Valid Redeemer and Smart Question. A lot to do into the stretch, and it's Premier Event. Premier Event with a 1/4 mile left to run takes over from one more round and opens up 3, and Bob's My Uncle out to the middle of the track, and Valid Redeemer is fourth with 1 furlong left to go. Alex Cintron and Premier Event chased home by Bob's My Uncle, and Kevin Gomez looking for a triple on the day on the outside, closing in with each and every stride. Premier Event trying to hold, shifting out a little bit, but Premier Event is holding just enough to win from Bob's My Uncle second. And then it was a Valid Redeemer who finished third. And they're off. Native Flora flying out of the gate right on top. Katie's Cooper sent up there the second spot, and Haynes Fever. Here's Smokin' Hot Factor racing fourth into the turn run. Saving ground there is Throw the Deuce, is just 3 lengths on the front as they round that turn. Volpinator's on the outside. English Tudor saving that ground, improving a spot or so. And there followed by Mokeef, who's in between horses, now near that rail. Whiskey Woo back of the pack with Floating Ballerino, who's the last runner. 17 lengths front to back, solid pace, 23.41 the opening quarter mile. Katie's Cooper flying right along, opening up about a 3-length advantage on Native Flora. Haynes Fever is in third, then Smokin' Hot Factor. Throw the Deuce racing fifth on the inside. English Tudor is next, then Mokeef's got to do a little better at this point. Is dropped back of the pack. Here followed by Floating Ballerino, then Whiskey Woo, and last is Volpinator heading on for the far turn run. Still hot pace, 47.25 of the half mile. Katie's Cooper a length and a half in front into the turn. Native Flora getting closer from second. Here's Smokin' Hot Factor in third. Here's Haynes Fever. The outside is English Tudor trying to stoke up a rally while 3 wide. Now Mokeef is getting interested though wide, and 7 or 8 to come. It's Throw the Deuce on the inside. Throw the Deuce is save ground into the stretch, and they make that turn for home. Katie's Cooper's been running hard the entire step of the way. Opens up now a 3-length lead. Now far outside Mokeef. Mokeef begins to rally for the final furlong. Mokeef far outside. Katie's Cooper's trying to hold after a quick pace, but Mokeef and Weston Hamilton got it going away. Mokeef to win. Mokeef from Katie's Cooper. English Tudor was third. Smokin' Hot Factor. Haynes Fever. For race 7. And they're off. Slot receivers zap to it with the first 2 away from the gate. Blazing Drama got a good break. It will settle now. Here's Robbie now picking up the chase and moving into third position. Optical Illusion racing fourth on the inside. Mr. Obvious is next. Then Tarahumar and Blazing Drama and Jericho Marsh the back of the pack. A dozen lengths will cover them into the turn where it is Slot Receiver gliding right along in an easy clip. Leads zap to it a little more than a length. Then Optical Illusion is third and Robbie alongside in fourth. Mr. Obvious is in fifth, and Tarahumar another 5 lengths back. Jericho Marsh and Blazing Drama now trailing. 13 lengths covers front to back. 24.34 was the opening 2 furlongs. Slot Receiver half in front from Zap to it. 3 in advance of Optical Illusion and Robbie. Another 3 or 4 and Mr. Obvious, and all back now are Tarahumar and Jericho Marsh and Blazing Drama with a lot to do. 48.89 was a half mile. Slot receiver just at an even clip, going right along with Zap to it in close attendance in second. Optical Illusion is third. Robbie on the outside. Mr. Obvious is in fifth. The others better hurry now. Tata Humar and Jericho Marsh, and nothing from Blazing Drama. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Slot receiver was Zap to it in pursuit throughout. Robbie on the far outside. Optical Illusion's got a chance there down inside from fourth, and Mr. Obvious is fifth. Turning for home at the 360s, and Slot receivers put to pressure to stay on. Leads 2.5 or 3 lengths in front from Robbie at the far outside. Try to quick it up, then Zap to it. And Optical Illusion just at an even clip through the stretch of 16 to go. Slot receiver, here comes Robbie! Robbie on the outside, photoing. Photoing, may have nailed Slot receiver. Slot receiver may have held. Too close to call. Then Zap to it, and Optical Illusion was next. And close for the next spot, Jericho Marsh was in that picture. In line. And they're off. Lakai and Lewisfield, it's the journey in between them will settle. Cool Arrow's got that early zip on the outside as well, and Fellowship is not far from the front. Just 3 off the pace, and rocking on by, lags behind early. Lewisfield is in front. Cool Arrow's trying to prompt a half length behind in second, and Lakai's on the inside giving chase from third. It's the journey races fourth at about the 2 path, and Fellowship is 4 off, and Lewisfield now has grabbed the lead outright and rocking on by, trailing the field. 23.29 was the opening quarter mile on the good sealed track. Lewisfield out of the rail leading the way. Lakai trying to put some pressure on. Cool Arrow ridden along the stay pace in third position. It's the journeys back and forth, and Fellowship is in fifth. Another 4 or 5 lengths back and rocking on by. So it's Lewisfield and Lakai. Lewisfield the neck from Lakai after a half in 46.55. Lewisfield trying to turn back Lakai's constant pressure on the outside at the quarter pole. Lakai's trying to come to even terms. Lewisfield trying to dig down. Lewisfield, Lakai, top of the lane. They're head to head as they swing at the 3/16 pole. Lewisfield turning back Lakai for the moment at the 3/16. It's the journeys moved into third. Now rocking on by is moved up on the far outside. Rocking on by is now third, but it's Lakai and Lewisfield in the battle. Lewisfield, Lakai. Lakai, Lewisfield's coming back for more. Lakai just the upper hand. Lewisfield surging back to win. Lewisfield and Lakai, the thriller, rocking on by, and Fellowship was next, and then it's the journey and Cool Arrow. Photo finish, hold all tickets, a minute 23. Hey there, Bye Bye Blues flying out of the gate from Rhythm and Rapidly outside. Hot Fresia's up there and the inside, too. Is Tiz a Doozy in the second flight. In between horses, I'm listening. Is also pitching in with speed and flying on the ground is next. And Best Day of My Life, Words of a Feather, is only 4 lengths from the lead, but caught into the far outside past the half-mile pole, advancing just a bit. It's Reign Supreme back of the pack, and Miss Aldi Lies last of them all. Bye Bye Blues and Rhythm and Rap, so it's blues and rap in a battle. Blues and rap into the far turn run. It's Bye Bye Blues, Rhythm and Rapidly outside. Hot Frisia is waiting there in third position. Flying on the ground is in fourth. Best Day of My Life, and Now I'm Listening. Splitting horses well 3 wide, the lime green colors. Top of the stretch, who do you like? Bye Bye Blues or Rhythm and Rap? Is it Blues or is it Rap on the outside? Blues continues to battle with Rap, and right now Blues is winning. Bye Bye Blues is in front. Rhythm and Rap second. Here comes Hot Frisia down to the inside now, charging. Bye Bye Blues keeps on going. Bye Bye Blues and Weston Hamilton with a riding double. Bye Bye Blues, 6-5 favorite to win. From Hot Frisia by 3 lengths, Rhythm and Rap, and then I'm Listening. And next was Reign Supreme. In a rough. Exclusive Lake Hatteras bound on the outside to the front in My Train. Away running in third and Bushmill Giant. Here's a Worry Sky. And then Done Acting racing on the inside. Second last position. Trailing the field is Mr. Magician. As Hatteras bound gets away cleanly. A length and 3/4 or 2 in front from Exclusive Lake. Bushmill Giant on the outside in third. A Worry Sky is kept close there in between horses. Done Acting is next. They follow by My Train. Another 6 or 7 back. And Mr. Magician is last of them all. 24.19 was that opening quarter mile. Set by Hatteras Bound. It's got the lead solo. Leads Exclusive Lake by about 2 lengths. Done Acting is just in third position and a Worry Sky in fourth. My Train trying to pick it up there from fifth position. Bushmill Giant retreating to the back of the pack, and Mr. Magician into the turn. 3.5 furlongs left to go. Hatteras Bound and David Castile leading the way. Exclusive Lake coming out after that leader. It's Done Acting in third and a Worry Sky fourth. My Train out there 3 wide, racing fifth, top of the stretch. They make the turn for home with Hatteras Bound turning for, oh, there's some geese on the track there. They're scatter, and scatter they will. And there goes Hatteras Bound. Hatteras Bound, Exclusive Lake, and Done Acting on the outside. Done Acting now toward the middle, comes to the lead. Done Acting, My Train. Done Acting, My Train. Hatteras Bound tries to dig, is digging hard on the inside, still maintaining second. A 16th left to go. Done Acting, Hatteras Bound, and My Train will be third. Done Acting and Victor Carrasco to win it. Hatteras Bound and My Train, and then Exclusive Lake. That's it for the Sunday program here at Laurel Park. A big weekend coming up at Laurel. On Saturday, August 18th, we'll have the Champions Handicapping Tournament second floor sports bar, over $33,000 in prizes. You have until Friday at noon to register for that at laurelpark.com. Also Saturday is Maryland Pride Day. Plenty of Maryland food vendors will be on the grandstand apron. We'll have lots of things for you to do on the grandstand apron on Maryland Pride Day. It's Maryland Pride Day, Saturday, August 18th, as we wrap up the Laurel Park Summer Meet before racing shifts to Timonium. We'll race Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with the balance of the Laurel Park Summer Meet, then racing at Timonium. Final weekend in August and the first weekend in September, Labor Day weekend, and then back for the Laurel Fall Meet with big purses and lots of stakes action as well. All the details and information at laurelpark.com. Go to laurelpark.com/email to get your weekly newsletter with all the information for upcoming events here for Maryland Racing and the Maryland Jockey Club. Thanks for watching the Sunday Replay Show. We'll see you Thursday afternoon for our next live day. Big fields and lots of grass racing too. Post time will be 1:10.